space. Replacements on the way, please don't wait.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Rockets come into Game 3 up 2 games to none. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Sacramento Kings. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round 1 of the Western Conference playoff. You look at the Kings, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first 2.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Sengun play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. And that one's good.
That is where Sengun is best, around the hoop with great touch.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Levine with it. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for the Kings. Schroeder passes to Levine. Back to Schroeder. The 3. And Levine gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so natural. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Durant's shot is off. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Sengun. Fires in the triple. Sengun's got 5 points.
The ever-evolving game of Sengun adding the three-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter at about a minute and a half in. From downtown, Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Sengun, no good.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I think he'll make that mistake again.
Murray, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that one's good by Durant.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
DeRozan. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Sengun. He's got 5. And the shot goes in. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Pass to DeRozan to halt the run. And another miss by Sacramento.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Thompson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Kings trail by 5. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So we'll see Dennis Schroeder go to the line here. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Sengun. Not a lot of room. Pass to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Murray up top. Over VanVleet. Murray. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and great awareness from Murray. I mean, he gets up there and sends the ball right back down.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Count it. Şengün's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Outside Murray. Here's the 3. Smith with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3, Durant. Called in by the Kings. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Smith. Here's Levine. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Murray inside. Durant's there. Monk finds Schroeder. Here's Levine. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Thompson. Outside Eason. Up top Thompson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Levine with it. Durant covering. With the 10-footer. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Eason can't get it to go. And Levine has got the ball here for the Kings. They trail by 7. And the basket by Monk.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Shepherd. It's hauled in by Šarić. Sacramento has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 3-pointer. The putback. Zach LaVine clears it away. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to Monk. Now Eubanks. Adams covering. Eubanks gets the bucket.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Shepherd. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Now here's Levine. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Ellis from the arc. Counted from distance. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Shepherd for 3. The shot comes out. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Shepherd is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Şengün. And here's Shepherd for 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Eubanks in the high post. 6 to shoot. Outside Monk. Fires the 3. And another Sacramento three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson finds Şengün. Hook loose. Pass to Eubanks. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Here's Monk. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Inside. Back comes Houston in transition. Şengün, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Kings lead by 4.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And Şengün gets it to go.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
And here's Monk. He has 6. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with a 3. Sacramento has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Pass to Smith. Over to Rosen. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
Look, there's not much that the big fella can't do in the court. Jabari can put the ball in the bucket.
Here's Ellis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Durant, no good. The Kings leading. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Lets the 3 fly. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses. Malik Monk checked in for the Kings. He hits the second from the line. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Eason with a steal. The pull-up. Here's Adams. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
They kick it out to Murray. Sacramento again missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, go try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
A guy who loves to play at a quick pace. Monk's speed and tenacity can make him very difficult to guard.
To the inside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Monk's got 6 points in the quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. For his height, right out the window there.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Over Levine. And Durant gets it to go. He's got 12.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Pass to Monk. On the wing, Murray launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Van Vliet, the putback. The rebound by Murray. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Outside Monk. Here's Schroeder. There's the three. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Durant. Takes the three. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Monk. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Van Vliet finds Adams. Durant for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Houston Rockets.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. Zach LaVine out there with Dennis Schroeder. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Knocks down the long J.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Murray. Pass to LaVine. And here's Schroeder. Outside LaVine. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Houston leading by 4. Here's the teardrop. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Well, the Kings shooting a solid 47%. Back to Schroeder. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
From about 19. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Outside LaVine. DeRozan passes to Murray. LaVine with it. Defended by Thompson. LaVine can't hit. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. And that one's good. Thompson.
They're on fire right now. Shooting 80% to start the second half.
Time call here. The Kings decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Outside Schroeder. Murray for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Kings trail by 8. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Şengün. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you, or he can finesse you.
Both free throws good from Şengün. Here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, good commitment from Murray. He stays with his shot and gets the contact.
And Murray drops them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Count the basket. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
VanVleet against Schroeder. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Murray! Good from way out.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
VanVleet outside. For 3, Durant. Schroeder with a rebound. Kings trail by 5. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Pass to Durant. Fades away. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 19 points.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Schroeder into the lane. There's the block.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Monk, he's checked in for Murray. Houston leading by 3. Here's VanVleet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard VanVleet. That's how you get in trouble.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. DeRozan looks it over. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Back come the Kings in transition. Schroeder against Adams. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocked loose. Schroeder with it. VanVleet covering. All by himself. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. The Rockets pull it in. Easton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Şengün. Over DeRozan. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
By and large, Şengün has good shot selection, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 5th foul. 1:09 left in the third. Timeout called. Sacramento. And Sacramento making a change here. Šarić checked in. Pass to Ellis. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Eubanks, the pass to Monk. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
We expect good offense from him, and he's playing with a lot of energy to make sure he delivers.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. Called in by Šarić.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Levine. For the tie. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Rebound by Sacramento.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Şengün, no good. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Houston. They're up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Fred Van Vliet out there with Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Smith in at the 5.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Now here's Eubanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Burks, he's checked in for Holiday. He's off on the 2nd.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's to Eason. Now here's Durant. The 3. The rebound by Eubanks. The Kings trailing. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Big jam by DeMar.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. Thompson finds Burks. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Malik Monk picks one up.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Schroeder, he's checked in for the Kings. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 3. The Kings call timeout.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Finney Smith checked in for Houston. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. He told them, "This is the passion I want us to play with every night." Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Finney Smith. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Durant. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Durant for 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Schroeder with it. Finney Smith's there. Lets it go from deep. Ellis's shot is off. Houston leading by 3. Durant inside. The layup off target. The Kings have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Monk. Here's Ellis. Eubanks up top. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Sacramento.
And the first one at the line is good. And Sacramento with some changes. Murray comes in for Ellis. And it's Levine in for Monk. He's perfect from the line this time. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Murray finds Schroeder. DeRozan outside. Back to Schroeder. And there's the lob. The explosive Zach LaVine.
Such a fluid play. LaVine is in the air, right on cue to put a smooth finish on that alley-oop.
Thompson passes to Smith. Here's Durant. No good off the glass. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's LaVine. Ooh, quick transition play by LaVine.
LaVine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
DeRozan against Durant. Here's Smith. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Schroeder passes to Murray. Here's LaVine for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Easton. And he can't get that one. Good D by Murray. For Sacramento, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Schroeder against Thompson. Thompson with a steal.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it up.
And Şengün throw it down.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
And Sacramento shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's LaVine for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Here's Durant. Rebound by Sacramento. LaVine's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Schroeder finds LaVine. Looking to get back on track. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Yes, it's good.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Durant for 3. No good that time. The Kings have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Durant. And he buries it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch. Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Levine. Here's Durant. Counted! And tie game! Huge basket right there. The Kings call timeout. Here's Levine.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Beyond the arc. No good from three-point range. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Zach LaVine. Thompson passes to Smith. Here's Şengün. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's...
Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Rockets lead by 4. Up top, Durant, defended by DeRozan. Durant's shot is off. Şengün against Murray. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Fade away. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Oh, LaVine burns him inside.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Durant for 3. The shot misses. Kings trail by 4. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. From outside the arc. That's good from Durant on the assist by Şengün. Durant's got 35.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Thompson with it. Checked by Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He drops the first one. And that stretches their lead to 8. Shepherd, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here. Here's LaVine. And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
LaVine surveys the D.
Good defensive recognition. Şengün understands how to distract shooters.
He buries it from 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Şengün, a screen on Schroeder. Down low. And Şengün gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
Smith, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Shot by Levine, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Shepherd. The rebound by Murray.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Sengun is a big man that is hard to handle.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
And another miss by Sacramento.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Here's Durant. It's in. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Alperen Sengun.